Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic foods in the world, the cheeseburger. Think about it. It's not just a sandwich, it's a cultural symbol. From fast food chains to backyard barbecues, the cheeseburger has become part of everyday life. And yet, making the perfect one at home is an art form, one that combines flavor, balance, and just the right amount of creativity. In today's video, I'll tell you how to do it, a classic homemade cheeseburger that will taste better than anything you could get at a drive-thru. We'll cover every detail: the beef, the seasoning, the cheese, the bun, the toppings, and even how to get that perfect sear on your patty. By the end, you'll not only know how to cook an amazing cheeseburger, but you'll also understand why it became a global favorite. So grab your appetite, and let's get started. The heart of every cheeseburger is, of course, the beef patty. And here's the first big secret: fat content matters. If you want juicy, flavorful burgers, don't go for lean ground beef. Instead, look for beef that has about 80% meat and 20% fat. That ratio is the sweet spot. When you form the patties, don't overwork the meat. Just gently press it into shape. You want them to be slightly larger than your buns, because they'll shrink as they cook. And here's a small trick: press a tiny dimple in the center of each patty with your thumb. This keeps them from puffing up in the middle and helps them cook evenly. For seasoning, keep it simple. Salt and freshly cracked black pepper, applied right before cooking. That's all you need. If you add too many spices, you risk losing that pure beefy flavor that makes a cheeseburger. Well, a cheeseburger. Now, what's a cheeseburger without the cheese? The classic choice is a slice of American cheese. It melts perfectly, giving you that creamy, gooey texture that clings to the beef. But don't be afraid to experiment. Cheddar brings a sharper flavor, Swiss gives a mild nuttiness, and pepper jack adds a spicy kick. The key is timing. Add your cheese to the patty during the last minute of cooking. Then cover the pan or close the grill lid. This traps the heat and melts the cheese into the meat. It's not just about flavor, it's about texture, that irresistible stretch when you take a bite. The bun is often overlooked, but it's just as important as the patty. A soft, slightly sweet bun works best, something like a brioche or potato roll. Why? Because it holds the juices without falling apart. Before you build your burger, toast your buns. A quick sear in a dry pan or on the grill adds flavor and prevents them from getting soggy. It also gives you that light crunch before the softness of the bread. And that contrast makes every bite more satisfying. Here's where you can get creative. But let's start with the basics. Lettuce, crisp and fresh, it adds texture. Tomato, thick, juicy slices give balance. Onion, raw for a sharp bite, or caramelized for sweetness. Pickles, tangy and crunchy, they cut through the richness of the beef and cheese. Then there are the sauces. Ketchup and mustard are classics, but don't stop there. Mayonnaise adds creaminess. Barbecue sauce brings smokiness, and a spicy aioli can give a burger a gourmet twist. The trick is balance. Too many toppings can overwhelm the burger, so choose a few that complement each other instead of piling on everything you can find. Now let's talk about cooking. You can use a grill, a cast iron skillet, or even a flat top. Each gives a slightly different flavor. The most important thing is heat. You want it hot enough to create a crust on the outside while keeping the inside juicy. That crust, called the Maillard reaction, is what gives burgers their deep, savory flavor. Cook your patties for about 3 to 4 minutes on the first side, flip them once, then cook another 3 minutes. Add your cheese during the last minute. Remember, don't press down on the patties while they cook. That squeezes out the juices, and nobody wants a dry burger. This is the fun part. Let's put it all together. Start with the bottom bun. Add a light layer of sauce, then your lettuce to create a barrier. Place your juicy patty with melted cheese right on top. Add tomato, onion, and pickles, then finish with your favorite sauce and the top bun. And there it is, the perfect homemade cheeseburger. And that's how you make a cheeseburger that's not only delicious, but also completely customizable. The beauty of this dish is that it can be as simple or as creative as you want it to be. So the next time you're craving fast food, skip the drive-thru. Fire up your skillet or grill, grab some fresh ingredients, and make it yourself. Trust me, once you've tasted your own homemade cheeseburger, you'll never look at a takeout bag the same way again. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite burger topping? Maybe we'll try some wild combinations in a future video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.